Why did I come back? It feels like everything is the same. Nothing has changed.
It's good to see you again, Cory. You will never escape your past. They will never trust you.
No, that's not true. What? This has to be some sort of nightmare. No! Let me out! I'm not an SCP! I'm not a monster!
Are you so sure, Cory?
Who said that? Who are you?
You can't outrun your past.
Oh, Doc. I'm glad to see you. Doc?
You can trust no one.
I want answers! What's going on?
All will be revealed.
Ugh. These dreams are getting weirder and weirder. Maybe I really shouldn't have come back. There's just something about this place that keeps drawing me in.
SCP-1504, can you state your name for the record?
Why bother? You're not really going to understand me.
Okay, I'll call you Joe then. And do you know where you were born?
I could tell you I was birthed in fires of Mordor and you'd still just ignore me.
I've never heard of that place. What about when you were born? Can you tell me that?
Oh my god, can you not see how pointless this is?
Oh, I'm sorry for that. The power must be on the fritz.
Listen, you need to let me go. I don't want what happened at the other facility to happen here.
I'm glad you like it here.
That's not what I said. This is a nightmare. An unending nightmare.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Mr. Schmo, but it looks like you'll be relocated to a different facility.
Please, just let me go. I won't harm anyone.
I'll be back later to escort you to your new home.
There has to be someone out there who can understand me.
I can't believe I'm lost on my first day here. These Foundation buildings are always so confusing. Hey, you, guard person.
I have a name.
Listen here, Mr. Guard person. I have level 3 security clearance. I'm a little beyond learning all the names.
I also have level 3 security.
Wait, seriously? Whatever. Listen, I need to get to Dr. Patient's lab. Do you know how to get there?
Wait, so you're level 3 but don't know your way around the facility?
I've been gone a while, okay? It's not like they tell you where everything is.
Right, but everybody gets a map too.
Okay, I lost my map. Big deal.
You lost your map.
Okay, fine. I used it to make a paper airplane. Fine, I was trying to see if I could use a paper plane to deliver an egg.
An egg?
Yeah, to the frying pan.
Okay, Dr. Patience's lab is just beyond those doors.
It didn't work, by the way. The egg, it was too heavy.
Are you sure you belong here?
So just beyond those doors, huh?
Yep.
Cory, I'm so glad you found your way. I hope you didn't get lost.
Nah, I'm a natural navigator.
Well, that's good. Now listen, Cory. I know it must be weird coming back to the Foundation.
Yeah, I've been wondering if it was the right choice.
With us exposing Professor Otis's treachery, the Foundation was more than glad to welcome us back.
I still don't know if I can trust the Foundation after all that's happened.
I get that. but sometimes you just need to stop looking back and move forward.
I just don't get why Triana was given her own facility to run and not me.
Well, she was the one to reach out to the O5 Council and get everyone's charges dropped.
I helped with that. Kind of.
Did you, though?
Okay, maybe it was Triana that did everything, but I wrote up a really good proposal.
Yes, and the O5 Council has taken your idea about humane treatment of SCPs under advisement.
Well, that's gotta count for something, right?
It does. You haven't been made a Class D personnel, so count your blessings.
Yeah, so glad that I'm not a prisoner.
That's the spirit. Now we have work to get done.
Yeah, what work was that again, Doc?
Well, we've finally been able to capture a dangerous Keter-class SCP.
What do you mean, finally?
Well, I'm talking about SCP-1504. He escaped during a massive security breach and hasn't been seen since.
Ah, yes. Good old Joe Schmo.
Oh, good, you know him.
He's just a regular guy who can't be hurt or killed. Nothing too out there.
Precisely. Even the on-site nuke couldn't harm him.
But really, that's all I know. There's not much to his file.
Did you look at the secure portions of his file?
Doc, I need level 3 clearance for that.
Right, which you have now.
That's right. I do.
Well, if you had read those portions, you would know that 1504 isn't just invulnerable.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, he has the ability to make anyone believe his actions are normal.
I'm not sure I follow.
Well, let's say he tells you he wants to murder you. You'll think that's a perfectly normal thought.
Murder me? So he's dangerous.
Not particularly. He won't really try to hurt you. He's more or less just a frustrated guy.
Is there anything else I need to know?
While the mechanics of it are unknown, 1504 does seem to have the ability to disrupt electronics.
That's not good.
He escaped last time by triggering a site-wide containment breach.
That's definitely not good.
Your team is tasked with getting him out of this facility into Area 114 before that happens again.
Wait, my team?
Yes, your team. Were you not briefed on your new team?
I might have been asleep for that part of the briefing.
Ugh. Well, you have 2 new team members, Private Crystal and Operations Officer Cole.
Yes, names.
Go see Cole. He's in the break room. He'll tell you what to watch out for while transporting 1504.
Okay, yes,
It's through those doors.
yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
Right.
You must be Cory. My name's Cole. Good to finally meet up. I've heard a lot about you.
You've heard about me?
Well, yeah. You've got a very interesting file.
You've read my file. Can I see it?
I don't think so. You need a level 4 clearance to read it.
You've level 4 clearance?
No, but let's not worry about that. We've got a task at hand.
Right, transferring this Joe Schmo. Doc said you knew about his electric disturbances.
I wouldn't really say no. More like I have a theory.
Well, tell me your theories.
I believe he doesn't have control over what he affects, much like his involuntary and mental manipulations.
So it's random then?
Not exactly. My theory is that the more stressed the SCP becomes, the worse it gets. That's why it took so long for him to trigger a site-wide breach.
So be nice to the guy.
Yeah, that will hopefully make him easier to manage and transfer.
Yeah, that usually helps.
We'll get going then. You gotta meet Crystal.
Crystal?
Just get going, you're already late.
All right, fine, I'm going.
Well, you must be Cory.
I see my reputation precedes me.
Dr. Patience told me all about how late you are for everything, so I guess I'm not surprised.
Oh.
Listen, we're behind schedule, so I'm going to need you to stay here with the SCP and I'll make sure our transport hasn't left without us.
Well, she looks like she needs to take a chill pill. Oh my god, that's not good.
Oh, look, another SCP stooge.
I'll have you know I'm not a stooge. Maybe a lackey, but definitely not a stooge.
Wait, did you just acknowledge what I said?
Well, yeah, wouldn't it be rude not to?
Yes, but let me try this. I'm going to stab you.
All right, Buster. I guess you can just stay in here until we transfer you.
No, wait, it's just... Well, every other person I've talked to doesn't understand what I'm saying.
So you threaten me?
That was a test. It's hard to explain, but whenever I say something to anyone, they just believe what they want to believe. Except you.
That's right, Dr. Patience did mention something about that.
I guess I should be glad I can talk with someone.
Hey, it's always good to have a friend.
A friend. Right, that's what it's called. Listen, friend, can you help me get out of here?
I have a job to do. I can't do that. Not anymore.
Please, you've read my file, right? I'm not dangerous.
You're a Keter.
Yeah, but...
Cory, we need to get that SCP out of here ASAP!
There's nothing I can do. But I can visit you. Give you someone to talk to.
That's not really much.
Well, it's all I can do.
Thank you.
Now come on. We don't want to keep them waiting. Whoa, what the? Joe? Ugh.